Are you ready to retire and you're looking at Florida? Have you heard of military retirement communities? Probably not, because they're actually not very common. But don't go to the next video if you're still a patriot, because this retirement community may be just for you too. Recently, I got to tour this unique, nearly one-of-a-kind community opportunity here in the Viera part of Melbourne, Florida. And I thought, oh my gosh, this would make such a great video. So for those of you considering retiring here, but maybe a trip just isn't in the cards right now, stay tuned. This place is where country club living and nearly maintenance-free go hand in hand, and it starts right now. Dana Weiss here with eXp Realty in gorgeous sunny Melbourne, Florida. Welcome to my channel. Please like and subscribe to let my videographer Madison know you like her and that she's doing a great job. I'm actually really excited about today's video, which is all about IRCC, or the Indian River Colony Club community. I would love to be able to show you footage driving through IRCC. That's what I really like to do, but it wasn't allowed. So if that's what you think of this video is, I'm so sorry. Unfortunately, it isn't, but I'm gonna do my best to describe it for you from my viewpoint and just kind of give you a feel for it even without the video. Now, if you're in the community, don't think that you could just drive up to it and I'm just gonna drive through IRCC today and see what it's like. That also is not allowed. You must first have an appointment, and you have to have an appointment with the real estate office, and there has to be a home that's actually available. You know, you're actually considering either joining the golf club or purchasing one of the homes there. Then on top of that, there's a 24-hour manned guardhouse that you have to go through to even get in if you just want to tour one of the available homes. So even though I can't show you the video footage, I'm sorry. I am excited to be able to share my experience with those who might be considering that this may be the place for them, and maybe they just can't make the trip out right now. So if you'd like information on this unique place to retire, keep watching. So I will also show you some footage of me driving around the outside just so you can see what that's like. Obviously, we're Florida, and we do have a lot of people who want to retire here. The Indian River Colony Club is an exclusive community that actually started out for military officers only, but it has since relaxed its criteria just a little bit. And as of 2021, it has been here for 35 years, and it just keeps getting better. It's a 55+ active lifestyle community, and boy, is it ever. Oh my gosh. Even though it does have a military focus, it currently allows 20% of the population to be non-military. So even if you've never worn one of the uniforms, you could still be hobnobbing at the military ball that they have there every year. How cool is that? So what you need to understand right from the get-go is that the military and its lifestyle are very important to this community. Their holiday gate ceremonies are nearly legendary, and Memorial Day is a huge deal. If you don't believe what our uniformed men and women are doing for our country around the world, you definitely don't want to live here. Now, mostly what I get asked about by clients is the fees. Yes, there is a one-time joining fee, but it's different if you're military or non-military. Now, if you'd like more specifics, contact me directly, because this amount changes, so I don't want to commit to a specific amount in a video, but I'll be glad to share that with you when you contact me. There is also a monthly fee. I mean, it's a country club after all, right? And so those prices also vary depending on the square footage of the home that you purchase or build. Now, as of this video, they do have a few lots left, but if you want to build, you better hurry because there aren't many. This place is amazing and makes owning a home the easiest it could possibly be. Seriously, I was majorly impressed with how much is included for those fees. They have a whole team of amazing people to maintain the upkeep of your home. Pretty much everything outside and inside is covered, from the roof to the appliances to pest control. As it was put to us on our tour, the maintenance team will try their hardest to not let you do any work, especially if there's a ladder involved. That's their job, and they want to be there to serve you. The staff's ideology, which I thought was really cool, is that you served your country and now it's your turn to be served. The maintenance staff is there 10 hours a day during the week and just a short phone call away on the weekends. And now, for a very nominal fee, they'll even put up and take down those hurricane shutters. Plus, They're just a very tight-knit group like that. Homeowners know the staff's names, the staff people know the homeowners' names. It's a really great community. Now, all of this information is covered in specific details when you visit. After you or your realtor makes an appointment, the exceptional staff are gonna sit down with you, your realtor, a very large packet, and go over it all with you. You should actually expect to be there for several hours, including looking at the available homes, because that's just how long it takes to get through all of it. So the whole idea of IRCC started out as they wanted to model it kind of like a military base, right? What was really funny is that the couple I was with have never actually lived on a base before, even though they are military. So she was joking around, haha, I might actually finally get to live on a base. Everyone knows everyone else, even though there are over 775 homes in the community and they all care for one another. You might actually wonder how that's possible. Well, because there's this great central location where the residents all go to hang out together all the time. There is always something going on around there. Oh my goodness, it's amazing. This is not the type of place that you go to be by yourself, okay? If you're living here, it's because you want to be involved and active. One of the things that stood out to me the most was actually the mailboxes. I know that sounds a little weird. They had last names on them instead of just numbers. And I thought, how cool is that? Because everybody wants to know you by a name and not a number, right? How often do we joke around and say, oh, I'm just a number, it doesn't even matter. Well, not in this community, that's not true. What I really want to rave about is the amenities. They currently have over 50 activities or clubs to satisfy everyone's individual tastes. There truly is something, and probably more than just one, for everyone. And if you get bored there, it's because you're not trying. There is, of course, the 18-hole par 72 golf course. It was designed by Gordon Lewis, but they also have a water hazard practice green, so you can recognize the sound of a ball going into the water, you know what that is like, because every hole has a water hazard. I thought that was so cool. I've been up to a lot of golf courses in my day, especially with my dad. Never saw one that had a water hazard practice green. There is a fantastic pro shop and both men's and women's leagues with regular tournaments. Now, on a side note, the golf is a separate fee after the first year, and you can't move on from the golf course without mentioning the 19th hole lounge. But there is also the amazing At Ease Club with its award-winning chef. Really, only about 1/3 of the population plays golf, we were told. So what about those non-golfers? Well, besides the obvious resort-style pool, tennis courts, bocce ball, croquet, shuffleboard, and my favorite, soon to becoming pickleball courts, there are those groups and clubs that I actually mentioned before, you know, the 50 of them. There are so many things to choose from. You don't even want me to sit here and name them all in the video, but I will name a few. Ballroom dancing, water aerobics, there's a clown group, a biking group, a military history club. How cool is that? And so many more. And one of my favorite buildings on the tour was the Colony Hall. It's the building where the social gatherings, the banquets, the military balls, etc. all take place. And when we were there, oh my gosh, this was so cool. They had it set up. The main room was set up for the main attraction that night. It was the murder mystery. I love that so much. I love the theater and I love, you know, all the kind of dramatic stuff. They had this dead skeleton greeting us. It was the first thing we saw, and boy, was I jealous. I was so wishing I could be there that night because it looked like so much fun. And if I lived there, I know where I would have been that night. Finally, I wouldn't do IRCC justice if I didn't talk about the location. So as you can tell, IRCC is definitely a special place located in the Viera area of Melbourne. It's close to the upscale shopping, the medical facilities, Patrick Air Force Base, the VA clinic, and of course, one of my favorites, the King Center for Performing Arts. So if you're thinking about making a trip out this way, make the wise choice and give us a call. We'd love to go back and tour this unique retirement facility with you. See you next video.